All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get your lazy fat ass up. What? What? What I'm doing?
I said, what you wrong?
Oh, you sound like you busy babysitting and shit.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He's submitted after a gain of 2 to the 27.
Where you at?
They tried a quick hit.
I mean, I don't bitch. Where else I'm be? Bro, cut the bullshit out.
Defensive lineman would take the bait and move
Boy, you get beat
and open up a crease and they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What you, man, get up, bro. You don't even, man, you don't even fuck with me, man. You're a scary bitch. You don't even fuck with a nigga, man. What's wrong with you? I said, you don't even fuck with a nigga. What's wrong with you?
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
The bitch is doing what? Sucking dick?
It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rally to
sucking dick?
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
Huh?
First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Yeah, but what you be busy doing? I said, what you be busy doing? Sucking dick?
After the catch, now you put your offense in a position where every series they have to work harder.
I don't know what this nigga can't go play like this.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
No,
On 4th down, here's Jamie
no, I've been
Gillen
fucking
on the
with
play.
Paul.
This is taken at about the 14.
Yeah, Paul, man, that nigga had a beast in the car today.
Will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
I was trying to figure out who that hoe was. A fine raw red bitch crush. I said a fine raw bitch crush.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
You say you what?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Man, no, man. Yeah, you were telling me you were talking about how you really like how you move and shit.
Opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Sometimes that was best, my nigga. I said sometimes this shit, that was best, my nigga.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
He what?
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Tell me a lot about what you and him not fucking with each other no more?
If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside,
I said tell a lot about what you and him not fucking with each other no more?
good yardage himself.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Huh? Man, you need to stop with that bullshit.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did without our help.
Man, I was just out there like a week ago, man.
Meeting with them to talk about this. And hey, you know, how you guys gonna come
Bitch,
out
I
of the
ain't
gate?
lying.
I know
Bitch,
I offered my help with a few plays.
It was late at night. It was late at night. It was late.
Though, it's working really well.
I'm talking about like 4, 5 in the morning late, nigga. Bitch, what the fuck I got a lie for? What I got a lie for? Say, dog.
First carry now for Tyler Irvin, and he's only going to get a yard.
Man, you need to stop with that bullshit.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Oh, shit, you ain't sucking that. Oh, you gonna be back sucking dick, huh?
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, eat, huh?
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3
Man, you
points in
bitch
their
ass need to
back
go
pocket.
sit
It was
down
there
somewhere.
for them. If you don't like what you
That
see,
bitch ass need to
just
go
throw
sit
it
down
away.
somewhere.
Make sure
With
you
all
get
that
those
fucking
points
line
on the
and shit.
board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Run with Chubb on 1st down, not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
You like being in this defense.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there. Now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I've got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A run for Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. offense ready to go for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you?
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A second down carry for Irvin. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Play action. Allen. And that's complete to Croft. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now Allen. Diggs has it, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd and short, Irvin.
Damn, I gave you that slow,
and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and Bill's first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Really fucking slow like that.
From the pistol, it's Irvin. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Allen to throw it.
Wow.
As they work it inside
See me like them right there, okay?
They're able to
I'm
convert
really
on
right
3rd
there.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This is
So
crazy.
another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run down here with Irvin, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise,
Can you
just
go
don't
put some
do it.
fucking points? Oh.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And some room to work. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball, or the wind, or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. There he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. Here, Looney. With that.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Stan against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington or Expos.
That's correct. Forced out to his left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, Mayfield again. Going deep here for Landry. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They ain't even try to.
Late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high power.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence,
Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
Man, I'm playing the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And then I ain't got no clothes on either.
Out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Man.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second,
I
thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life.
I don't feel advantage to it.
Into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Ervin, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Watch it slap. Hurry. Kill.
They run it again with Chubb. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too quick.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Why you nasty ass ain't downstairs?
I ain't got no trouble.
So you really gonna sit down and help me get the groceries? What?
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Whoa.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this. Not fun to watch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
I hope they pick
Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Very nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll run with Urban. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Isaiah McKenzie rolling it in. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. In a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On first down, Urban. And an alley to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Open man, here's Foster. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Urban. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. On second down, Urban slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Bills on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And no, it's incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big play that time out of Chubb. 57 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Let's go, team. 50.
Where you going?
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Yep.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Watch the screen.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down now, Irvin, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And here's Allen, operating from the gun. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. And that is incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.